So I don't know if I'm live or not again because I can't figure this out. It was yesterday, but it wasn't showing me. And I did something and was able to. I can't remember what it was. Because usually my stream will show me up in the left hand corner, it'll show me like a little picture of what's going on. But right now it's like it just says stre- connect streaming software to go live. Viewers will, and it was saying the same thing yesterday and I was live. And that's all it did was say that. But then I found a way to get out of it, but I don't remember what it was. And when I did, it was like, oh, I'll remember to do that so that if it happens again, I can get out of this and make sure. And I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I recorded just in case. Anyway, so I was thinking about this, and let me see something. Well, my son and I were talking about this because I was talking about not having my videos, and it didn't occur to me to upload them to YouTube, and then I can just, like, what? There's one of my videos right there. I can play that while can I though? Can I do that and still write my stuff? Look at that. I can, so that's cool. So that works. I can just do it that way because I can't get my videos off my other computer unless I pay like money because they're being held ransom by Microsoft. They're like, if you want your stuff that we stored for you on the cloud, you have to pay us money to get it. And I'm just like, fuck you, I'm not paying you money. So I'm gonna put it all on YouTube and use it that way. It's kind of a drag though because there's stuff on there. Well, I got it on this computer, so I can take a little bit off of it at a time maybe. Because there's stuff that I wanted to redo, right? Like I've got some older stuff that I really like the video, but the sound, although my sound's not great anyway because I'm using a phone. But anyway, there's some stuff I wanted to fix that I can't fix now because I can't get to it because it's on the cloud and I don't want to pay ransom money to get it back. So, shoot, I wish I could figure out for sure if I'm streaming. I'm gonna try this. This has worked before. Didn't work this time though. I'm gonna get out and go back in just to see. Okay, so yeah, see, I can't even end, so I'm not streaming. Okay, so let's get out of here. Alright, let's go here. Stop. Let's go here. Okay. Hi, what's going on, buddy? We're live now. We're live now. What are you doing? What are you doing? I wish you could have a stool right next to me, but you just would be bugging me to pet you. Why don't you go lay down? We played for already an hour. We did. I'm gonna write some stuff, okay? You wanna go lay down? You should go in the room and lay down. Yeah, I'm gonna write, buddy. Okay. Hi, pal. What's going on? Okay, there we go. I don't know what I just did, but it looks like I'm live, so I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to stream for a little bit. What time is it? It's 2:49. Hi, doggy. Of course, now my doggy's wanting all kinds of loves. He says, give me loves, mama. I'm going to write, buddy. I'm going to try to write something. So let's see, where am I at? Wow, this is stuff that I wrote when I first... So let's see what one of the first things I wrote. I'm allowing myself to dream big, to have faith, to trust. I am confident. I am worthy. There is enough. There is enough. There is enough. Okay. Anyway. I mean, the thing about it is I'm reading these affirmations. Like, I'm realizing, like, today like the affirmations, again, I've said this multiple times, so I don't want to keep being repetitive about it, but the affirmations help me a lot in loving myself, and actually loving myself enough to allow myself to look at myself realistically, like really look at my past and really take it out and unpack it all, and then and also look at my behaviors as of late, right? The things that I've done that have been like really self-sabotaging, and just done out of anger, right? Because I've been a really mad person. And it's funny, I realized today I'm getting better, I'm healing. There is no doubt, right? Clearly. And I attribute a lot of that to the affirmations. The thing is they were not enough, right? There's still more stuff in my head where it's muddled, and I'm finally untangling things and looking at stuff. But like today I did something at one of my jobs and I was thanked, right? And somebody said, thank you for trying to help. And instead of just saying, you're welcome, I was like, oh yeah, blah, 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 and da, 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 and yet, you know, and it's like, dude, why? And I didn't in the moment recognize, well, I did because I felt uncomfortable, right? And so it's like learning to pull back from that negativity that I have just been accustomed to. It's like, I hate to say, I hate admitting this. I'm a negative nanny. I mean, I've been a negative person. Like, I know I have. And people have called me out on it, and it made me mad. And I don't like those people, right? I really don't. It may be because they called me out on it, or it may be because I feel like I don't want to judge them. So I don't know. I just don't like them. For some reason, something about them rubs me wrong, right? And it could be because they called me out for being negative. Because they were right. In the moment, I was being negative. But I also felt like in the moment, they weren't at all taking my situation into account. And I don't feel like they ever did. So that's kind of why, like, I try really hard to look at other people's situations and be empathetic, right? And just an understanding, because we're all going through our stuff. And I find a lot of people are not that way. And that makes me mad. That said, instead of approaching those people with any kind of anger, I'm trying to learn to just be like, okay, that's how they are. I don't want to be mad, so whatever, right? I don't care if they don't want to see the fact that there's more than one view than their own view. That there might be multiple viewpoints on the same thing. Which is really kind of odd that people don't understand that. Have they not played telephone, right? Anyway, I don't know. It's funny though. I mean, obviously I'm all perfect, you know. Everything I fucking do is right. We know that. I'm all good. Just ask me, I'll tell you. So I really like this video. I'm blocking it, but I like because of the rainbow comes in and out and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. I was gonna go today. I know I'm such a poop because I got a new skirt, which I'm super excited about. And I also got, instead of the hand kites, like holding them in my hands, I just got some elastics and I've got them, I tied it around my wrist with some ribbons hanging from my wrists. I'm actually gonna make those and sell them, I think, but because they're super cool and they're a lot of fun. And it's a lot more fun to have your hands free, you know, I think, for me, especially because I'm finding, like, in the work that I'm doing, I'm holding on, right? And so I'm trying to learn, like, I try to mop with my palms open. I'm pushing the mop back and forth, like with the palm of my hand and with the palm of the other hand. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm sure I look kind of weird, you know, and I'm trying to, because remember yesterday I was watching a video on boarding, not boogie boarding, but standing, paddle boarding. And so I'm trying to get to where I stand tall and straight. And actually I should do like this, because this is how you do when you're paddleboarding, right? You hold on here and there. And it's like he says to stand up tall and straight. So I'm trying to mop, right? In that kind of like, of course I can't do this, but I could. How would that look? And I'd really look like I was nuts. But anyway, I don't know. So I'm trying to use it as my gym and not be negative nanny, you know, because I've been negative nanny for a long time, where I was. I'm not anymore. I mean, I don't even want to say I tried not to be. I was the martyr. they're mean to me, so I'm going to be really mad and angry. Not that they weren't sometimes mean, but instead of being mad and angry, it's like better for me to just say, whatever. You be you, and I'll be me, and we don't have to like each other, right? But we don't have to be mean to each other. That's the thing that I don't understand is people's like, you don't have to like me, but you don't have to be a dick to me, right? I mean, you don't have to purposefully, like, it's funny. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. So one of these places I'm working at, someone I feel like has intentionally been being kind of mean, right? I feel like they've intentionally been doing some stuff that's been mean, right? Cruel. And so I was walking in and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I do that a lot, unfortunately. I think I've pushed record and I haven't. But anyway, I was pointing at the ground, not at the building, not at the person, nothing. I was pointing at our feet, right? Because I'm trying really hard to not, like, I don't want to, like, my feelings about somebody, it's not fair for me to say their name because other people don't need my viewpoints on a certain person, right? It doesn't matter what I think of. I mean, whoever's watching this shouldn't give a shit. I'm like, my viewpoint on somebody shouldn't really dictate your viewpoint on them unless you know them, right? And then you agree with me, that's one thing. But if you don't know them, then you have no real reason to agree with me because you don't know them. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to use names, but I slip up a lot because that's what I do. But anyway, so I was pointing to the ground and I was walking in, and this person has done some weird shit when it's been going into the building and stuff like that. And so I was pointing to the ground and I purposefully said, yeah, I just don't understand people being cruel just to be cruel. But I'm facing this every day. So I'm going to go ahead and just document it and then we can chat about it, right? And so, and then I shut my thing down and the person heard me say that, right? I intentionally said that in front of them because I feel like they've been being cruel intentionally, right? And so then later I went and asked, because it's like when I go and ask to get into the restroom, they're snippety with me. And it's like, because they think I'm putting them out because I just need to clean it, when in reality I need to use the restroom. And in reality it doesn't matter. If I need to get into the restroom for any reason at all, I don't have the code, you do. You say okay and you let me in, right? You don't get snippety, you don't be mean about it, you just let the, right? That's my viewpoint, right? But this person has not done that anyway. But that particular day she was very kind about it. So I'm hoping that my little hint, like, I want to get tank tops because I wear tank tops while I'm cleaning. And I'm cleaning a place where there's people that go in the mornings because I'm there mopping when the store is open in the morning. So I want to get some tank tops and write on the back of them, like, really positive stuff, like know your worth, like, gosh, there's one, what's the one I came up with today? Hold on, I'll be right back. The reason why I came up with this one, I hope you can hear me. I forgot to check yesterday to see if you could hear me. I mean, it sounds like you can, or it looks like you can hear me on my OBS, but I don't know how it sounds on YouTube. I'm hoping it sounds okay, but I don't know because I'm not listening and my son's not here to tell me, and there's no one out there in the moment. So anyway, so fingers crossed. Anyway, so, and it's like, it's telling me, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I need to pop out my chat in YouTube. Pop out chat. There we go. Because I missed a chat yesterday, or a couple days ago. So I'm just going to put this over here too. There we go. Okay, just in case. Okay. All right, what was it? Oh, okay, stretch your body, stretch your mind. The reason, stretch your body, stretch your mind. We were not meant, we were not created, to be stagnant. Because even though I don't believe that we were created by a God, I was created by two people an egg and a sperm. So someone created my ass. My mom, 18, I think, when she had, I mean, Jesus, no business having kids. I've said this before. No business having children. me no business having children. That said, gratefully I've done okay with my son. You know, he's a pretty good kid, and me going through this weird shit that I've been going through, remembering stuff from my past, just stuff that I freaking got so angry for so many years and not really looking at the reasons why. I, I I don't want to be mad and feel like I wasted my life because I did spend so much time being pissed off because I got pretty far, even being mad. The thing is now I'm like, fucking, now I got this far and I'm stuck. And it's like, okay, boom, hit a wall. Fucking move to Oregon, get a job, lose a job, COVID, offered that job back, realize that, you don't want to give anybody 40 hours a week of your life. I think it freaked me out. That was a lot of it too. Was I knew that it would take more out of me than I could give. I was supposed to go into a job to help people and not care that I didn't have the tools, all the tools I needed to help people, right? And I was not prepared to do that. And I knew that going in, and I should have walked away from it sooner before I lost my shit and fucking came unglued in an office with 3 women who probably think I'm a psychopath. Well, I told one of the women that I was working with at the college. I wonder if I'm guessing you can see me. All I see is, I don't see me in the corner, so I'm hoping you see me in the corner of this broadcast, because all I see is it says live and it's ticking down. Let me see. I can see it here. Okay. Anyway, I told one of the women at the job that I got when I first came to Oregon, and then I lost it due to COVID, and then they called me and offered it back to me. Kind of just dumped me into it, like, oh, did you leave for 14 months? Oh, or 17 months. It's okay. You were just here yesterday. You know exactly what you're doing. I'm sorry, we don't have any sound. Why don't we have sound? That's why, because I turned it down really low. Okay, I'm going to go back, because I need to go to the ladies' room. I was mentioning about my old job, which is totally ridiculous and stupid. Because it's I am going. One thing I did learn from that is I am not a professional. I am not a professional. I am a fucking pot smoking bitch. I'm guessing I'm going to have to be a janitor in order to be that. So, okay, I guess that's it. Janitorial, because I'm not professional. If I say fuck, I want to say fuck. I don't give a shit if anybody likes it. Shit. So I got in trouble at the college because I said shit. I know it was because I said shit. Because I said shit in front of someone who I knew grabbed her pearls. And then later somebody said, oh, I've had several reports that you have used bad words. Oh my god, well at least my fucking words mean something. See, again, boy, I'm angry, aren't I? That's not good. I'm really not, though. So, I'm not sure what all this is, because I'm not mad. I'm not really mad. I'm frustrated. Well, I'm not really mad. I know I need to get more work than I'm currently doing, but other than that, I'm alright. Like, I don't mind what I'm doing. As long as I'm doing okay, like, I worry a little bit about Ross, because Ross is something I worry about one of my jobs, because I don't, like, it's a lot for me. It is a lot for me. I can do what I'm doing, and I don't have a problem with that. Like, I'm using it as my gym, like I said earlier, so look, I'm good. Okay, back on. So for my hand, the part of that is eating too much sugar and not drinking enough water is what my hands are swelling. But realistically, I need to be realistic about these things. Part of it is the work, part of it is my diet. Anyway, I worry that because they're like, oh, you report what you do every day to corporate. Well, okay. Can I report every day what you do to corporate too? All the shit that you leave laying around for me to fucking pick up after you? Like I'm your hotel maid, or, well, not even that. Like I'm your, what? Freaking, I don't know what, babysitter, mommy? I don't know what it is. it's funny to me because there was a thing stuck to the floor. It was one of those command strip things, and like it was in a hallway going into the employee bathroom, right? And it's stuck to the floor in the middle of the hallway. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. And the manager comes out and says, what? And I said, this stuck to the floor. And she walks around the corner and she goes, oh, it's from the flashlight that was sitting on the floor that she just left sitting on the floor, right? And she walked back into the office. And I'm like, okay. So I pick up the flashlight and I put it on this desk. I'm guessing, I have no idea where it went because I didn't know, but anyway, but I'm thinking how many people had to walk, and somebody had to actually step on, because it was stuck to the floor. The command strip was stuck to the floor. Like I had to get a scraper and scrape it off the floor, because when I tried to pull it off like you do with the command strips, the strip thing broke off, right? And so I'm like, okay, but I'm thinking how many people walk past this command strip, and then somebody actually had to step on it. A few people had to step on it for it to stick like this, right? And then the management just looked at it, you know, and I'm just like, wow. And so I'm learning to not approach that kind of shit, because that kind of stuff to me, I feel like it's really disrespectful to me, and that's not what it is. Like, it's just people being basically not giving a damn. And it's unfortunate people just don't care. I am not that kind of person, right? I would have been like, oh shoot, you know, that's, you know, let me pick up the flashlight, and, you know, I'm sorry that that's stuck there, and I will put the flashlight where it goes for you. And, you know, that's me. That's who I am, right? There's not a lot of us left out there, I don't think. And it's not like I'm saying I'm all that. Maybe I'm over the top that way. Like maybe I go too far the other direction. I don't know, right? I'm not trying to be judgy about it. I'm just saying that those are the differences that I'm trying to not let affect me personally, that I have let affect me personally. In retrospect, like I said, looking back on my life, I know why I've looked at myself and why I've told, like I know where those voices in my head that said what a piece of garbage I was and what a useless piece of shit I was, and that I was not worth anything, and I would never ever be worth anything, and I was never more than to be used. That's all I was worth, was to be used, right? I know that I know where those voices came from now, right? And it's like, and those are not, like, they're not allowed to speak for me. Those voices are, they have names that I don't want to speak of in this moment, right? But they are, obviously they're a part of who I am. There's a bunch of me, right? The name that I named them is just not right. I don't even know who to call that person in my peoples, right? I have Shay, and I have Shay, and I have Elm, and I have Donine, and I have a couple of other people that I have not given names to yet, right? And there's definitely a male counterpart that's mean as fuck. You know, I don't know who will call him freaking Joe, Bob, Peter. I don't want to give him a name that's specific, right? Like Elm is a made up name for me that I named up for little Elm. So what would I call that person? That mean, abusive person in my head that likes to yell at me, right? The dark person, the darkness. It's unfortunate that no, see, that's the thing. I just now, this is getting too loud for my ear. Looks like it's really loud here too. Sorry about that. So let me turn this down. There we go. That's better. Sorry, that was loud. It's hard because I don't hear well, but then all of a sudden, because I've got the tinnitus, right? Or tinnitus, right? Oh my God. Earlier I was in the backyard cleaning up dog poo, speaking of tinnitus. And because I live on a busy street, the sirens went by and my ear was just like, and I'm learning, like, there's been times when it's made me cry. I'm like, we're such a big baby. Because it does cause pain. Like, and I don't, it's not like pain like when somebody kicks you or you get hit with like a pin type pain. It's more like your brain, for me, I don't know how other people that have tinnitus feel, but for me, it's like my brain is just, feels like it's just like, it's too much, right? It's too much. So, but I'm learning to live with it because it's something that I have, part of me. So I was gonna write. What am I doing? I took stuff away. There's that. And here's my words. Okay, so I need to go to the bathroom first, of course, because you know, that's me. And I also, my butt hurts, so I'm gonna go get my heating pad, because what time is it? So I'm gonna stream until about 4-ish. So for an hour, I'm gonna try to write something. I really like what I was writing about my little, let me go to the end. Control, and I swear I'm healing. I'm so fucking grateful. I know that I'm 57. Oh my god. It's like somebody said that on Reddit. Some piece of fucking, I shouldn't say that. Sorry, that was being judgy. But somebody on Reddit was like, I said something about being able to dance to myself. Like, I sing a song to myself. Like, I sing the song by POD, Beautiful. You stand with the gun in your hand, staring at the wall with a look so sad, thinking about who really cares. Will they even notice if I just disappear? One bang, gunshot to the head. She'd rather fly through the sky than walk with the dead. She shit something whether wait, just another day waiting to die. Life is beautiful. Anyway, I sing that song to myself because it's like you're beautiful, right? So I sing that to myself. So I sing my song to myself, then I'm beautiful, and I dance to myself. And if I wanted flowers, I would buy flowers for myself, right? Take myself to the movies. Like, I've never really needed another person there. Like, I've gone to movies and stuff by myself pretty much all of my life, but I've always wanted, like for a long time I couldn't listen to music because it made me sad, because there were love songs, and I have not been in a relationship in 15 years, right? Like, besides being a parent to my child and being a parent to my dogs. Like, I haven't been in any other kind of relationship at all. Like, I haven't had a friendship with a woman. I haven't really had, well, maybe I've had a little bit of friendships with women. Let me rephrase that. There's a couple women that I have friendships with. I cut them off though pretty quick. I am not, like, I am really afraid of being hurt, and so I sabotage things. And I really, that's something I want to not do. But yeah, and yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. I totally got lost in my thought right there. I do that so much. I do that when I'm not high too, by the way. I used to have a boss that told me my mind worked in rabbit trails, because I would just be mid sentence and go off to something else, and he'd be like, "What the fuck just happened right there?" I don't know. Except for he didn't say fuck. His name was John. He was a director of a trio that I worked at. He was funny. He reminded me of like Prince Charming in the cartoons. You know, he was tall and blonde and had the big hair. He was kind of a different individual. He was odd. I'd always say, "How are you?" "I'm okay." So I called him Eeyore for a while. He was kind of mean to his wife, from what I saw when I saw their interaction. She said something about, it was Custer Street, and she said custard, and he said, "Oh, you would just associate it with food," or something like that. And I thought that was not very kind of him. So I didn't really, like, after that, I was kind of glad when he went away. But he was a different kind of guy. Anyway, I don't know why I started babbling about him either. Mm. Because he told me my mind worked in rabbit trails. That's why. They're all over the place. I know. I know I am. And the funny thing, I was thinking about this today too, because one of the places I clean, I know that they're like that because I think out loud. It's like I talk to myself, is what they said. You know, you talk to yourself. And it's like, well, I think out loud. Right? If that's talking to myself, then that's what it is. But the problem is I think out loud, but it's funny because I don't, so I speak my mind, right? But not when it's appropriate. And I don't speak my mind when I should. Right, so it's like I really need to work on that. I got it kind of backwards, although I do a lot of stuff backwards. I am a flip floppy kind of girl. So, yeah, okay. I was gonna write. I don't know how loud this is now. Now it's really low. I guess you can kind of hear it. All right, I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I'll be back in a second. So, I totally forgot. I think I've got some niche. So that shouldn't be. Some of this I've got in here. I really need to sort out my stuff. It's kind of a mess. Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta plug it in over there. Okay. Forgot. Oh my god, Odin has gas. Just occurred to me, I'm not going to be able to make anything new until I get to the ocean and get a damn video shot, which I was going to do today, but my body, I need to, well, it's like I said earlier, I'm not drinking enough water. My body hurts more than it should, I think, for the work that I'm doing, but I'll get better. I'll get better at drinking water because I need to get to the ocean and shoot some videos so I can write and get something together. I haven't done an IM video in a while. Why? 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 Why do they have to do that? It's like, and I can't see out of this window, too short. I don't see anything though. I mean, I can see if I jump, but okay. So let's see. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging all the doors open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the hidden doors. Wait, what? What the fuck was that? I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging all the doors open, flinging doors and windows open. Ooh, ooh. Get rid of that. Flinging, delete. Doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the hidden doors of my... They were actually kind of hidden doors because it was stuff that I was refusing to look at. So I don't want to say hidden, but the what? Hidden, the... I don't want to say ignored, but another word for it? Let me see. Let's look at another word for hidden. Where am I going? I'm going somewhere where... going here. Okay, so concealed, where am I at? Behind the secret, ooh, behind the secret doors of my mind. That's good, right? That's good. Okay. I am releasing my inner child. Elm, I love that. I'm getting too hot because my ass is on a heating pad because it still freaking hurts from climbing up on shit I knew better than to climb up on, but I did it anyway because, that's what we do. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind. Blah, blah, blah. Let's try this again. That was really bad, wasn't it? Sorry. That was kind of disgusting. I'm just being Elm. No? Okay. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored the present for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now strong enough, but I want another word for strong, right? So I'm gonna go here. Sorry that my screen flashes. I don't know why it does that. I am now powerful enough. No, I am now secure enough. Ooh, secure. Wait. I am now secure enough. Ooh, that's good. Oh, you to objectively enter each room. Okay. My butt's on fire. Heating pad. It's on low. That sucks. Oh well, that's okay. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which now have remained, which until now, those things which, okay, those things which until now have remained, okay, I guess I need a comma there, so I don't know if I like that. I might want to change that. Rah. Okay. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. Ooh. Okay, the dark. We need kind of like a pause there. Okay. I have ignored the presence. I have ignored their presence, right? Because what am I talking about? Let's see. Purge of past burdens. There. Yes. Okay. I have ignored their. Whoops. Sorry, my screen's all blocked, so you can't even really see the video. So let's see. I can do. There we go. That's what I can do. There. Okay. There. See. Figuring shit out. It's only taken me how long? I've been doing this for how long? Well, live? I guess I've been doing it for a while. Okay, whatever. Alright. I'm a little slow. Okay. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. I have passed this way. I have passed this way already, and I am still standing tall. I have passed this way already. let's see. I don't know. I don't like that. I have passed this way. Let's see. Because what I'm getting at is that the things inside my mind, right, that are there, that I'm finally looking at and understanding that those are the things that have caused the anger in me, right? And I'm actually finally looking at them and saying, this is what happened. This is why you're angry. You have a right to be angry about that. However, you are not, oh, it's not okay to take that anger into these other places, right? Which I have been doing up into this point in my life, right? So what I'm trying to say that, like, I've already been through that, and like, it's over now. And so I need to let go of that anger, right? I've passed this way already. I've passed this way. And it didn't break me, right? I mean, I have walked through this, I have walked, I walked that path. Let me see. I walked that. Let me think. Let me think. Ooh. Okay. Like the spell would be helpful. Okay. Let's see. The wounds I have from walking that path, not when I, from walking that I don't want to see. I'm going to change this. Okay, the wounds I received, not have received, right? Okay, so I need a different word for received. Let's do this. Let's go over here. You need another word for received. Okay, let's see. Okay, here, what's another word? So, the wounds I suffered, endured. The wounds I endured from walking. I don't know what I'm even trying to say, but let's put endured there. We'll go from there. I wanted another word of stretch. I don't know if that's going to work right. We'll see, because it's going to be like, reach for the sky, soldier. Okay, let's see. The wounds I endured from walking that. Yep, see, sweet belt, tracked, wait, distance. The wounds I endured from walking that. The wounds I endured from moving through. That, I don't want to say stretch, that part of my journey, another word for part, that section, segment, that fragment, that wedge, that wedge of my journey, that piece, the slice, division section. Let's see what's another word for that. All measure music, education, military. No, segment, segment. Segment, segment. No. Let me see, where was I at? The words the wounds endured. Get rid of I. The wounds endured from moving through that stretch, that those moments on my path. Those moments on my path. Okay. The wounds endured from moving through those moments on my path no longer bleed. The pain Okay, here we go. All right, let's see how that sounds. Okay. It started out all bright and cheery and shit, like I'm running through the house in summertime, throwing windows. Well, kind of, maybe. Let's see. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments in my path no longer bleed. The pain has dulled, the anger all but gone. Oh, baby. I might have to change some of it, but I am now moving forward. I'm now moving forward. Repurposing. I'm going to change this. Repurposing is not the word I want. P-U-R. How do you spell that? P-U-R-P-O-S-E-I-N-G? I know that's wrong. Repurposing. I was close. Explore repurposing. Let's see if we can find another. I'm about ready to start coughing, so I'm trying to drink some. Hold on a second here. I put it on mute. I hope that worked. It didn't look like it did on my OBS, but anyway, okay. Let's see. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me. Something's going, there we go. Courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments in my path no longer bleed. The pain has dulled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward. Repurposing what? Repurposing. I don't know that I want to keep that word. My hat's getting too heavy. Repurposing, not repurposing. Taking that energy that I would have used. Look at how beautiful that fucking video is. That is so gorgeous. I love that. The sky is just amazing. I really need to, well, not need to. I'll get back again. Summer's coming. I'm excited for summer. Longer days where it's warm. It's funny because I'm getting into shape, but when you get into shape, you lose like body fat. And when you lose body fat, you get cold easier. That said, I did get some surfing shoes that I'm super excited about going into the water because I want to get like the whole wetsuit, but whatever. I'm not making enough money right now. Okay, so I need to get some more hot tea, so I'm gonna go away for a minute. Let's see how much is left on this video. I'm actually gonna put on a different video, so let's see where we're at. What's happening? Where are they? Here? There we go. Nope, that's not true. Where's my videos? There we go. No, those aren't mine. Here's one right here, though. I might get too loud. I love this one. So I'm going to leave this. All right. I'll be back in a second. This is a good video. I love that I'm figuring this stuff out and that it only took me like a little over a year. I don't know, man. It's like when I moved here and like started getting like having flashbacks and stuff, it's weird. Like since I've lost weight and gotten down to this weight, because it's been a while since I've been at this weight, right? And it's uncomfortable sometimes because of the attention that you get being this weight, right? Like I don't necessarily, like I know if I weighed, like last year when I weighed more and wore tank tops, I didn't get the same kind of attention that I got this year, right? And it's like you notice it, and it's unfortunate because I'm not, again, I said this yesterday, I'm not saying I'm all that. I'm just saying that my muscles are getting more defined and I'm starting to look a little bit buffer, I think, because of the work that I'm doing and because of the dancing that I'm doing. And like I want to go and do paddleboarding, so I'm trying to get into shape, right? But I forgot what I was saying. I totally fucking lost my thought. I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm getting tired. I'm just blabbing because I don't have friends. So I talk to a computer. It's hilarious. It's okay though. I told my son the other day, I can full out have conversations with myself, no problem. I have been alone the majority of my life. Like, from a little girl, I'm pretty sure I got left behind a lot when I was growing. I know I did. My fucking mom and my sister, they were like buddies, and I was like I don't know. Well, I was the middle child, right? There was my sister who was the oldest, and there was my little brother who was the youngest, who was like, he had tumors all over his face, and he had brain tumors. So he was a special needs child that my mom, because of the fact that my mother crawled into a bottle. Like, it's funny. The other day, my son told some friends of his that I was raised in a Mormon household. So I think that gives the wrong impression, because what it was my mother was raised in a Mormon household. My mother got away from that, but she went from the Mormon household straight to a liquor bottle and never got out of the bottle, right? And so I was raised from the aftermath of the Mormon household, right? And the thing about it is you know, I just don't do religion. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I never would want to raise, like I told my son if he wanted to go to church, I would take him, which I would have, because if that's what he wanted, I would let him learn that, but he never did, so we did not go. Personally, I would not do it for myself, right? I have my beliefs and there's reasons for those, and we'll leave that there. I'm sure at some point I've talked about it. So I'm gonna go get more tea, and then I'm gonna come back and write some more because my son won't be home for a little bit, and then I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm gonna work on my turtle. I'm really trying hard, and I'm gonna talk about it, even though I don't like talking about it because I don't like admitting it. But last week, when all this stuff came to me about something that happened to me in the 70s, late 70s, right? And I was super young. But again, it happened to me. I closed the door on it. I never looked at it again. Like I might have once or twice barely looked at it, but I never really looked at it. And I'm looking at it, and I realized some stuff that pretty brutal things happened in this time period, right? That I was in this room. Anyway, I forgot what I was fucking talking about again. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, bulimia. That's right. So last week I was freaking bulimia as fuck. It was bad. I hate it. I don't want to do it, and that's why I'm talking about it. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's funny because I do love myself enough now to say, okay, this is something I've been dealing with for years, regardless of my weight. The weird thing about it is right now, though, is usually when I've been thinner, as I am now, I have stopped, right? I think the reason now that I didn't stop is because of the stuff that's been, like, the shit that, the garbage. Like, it occurred to me that it's almost like a way to silence my own voice, right? Because that's what I'm hurting, right? Is my voice. For me. That's what I'm hurting, is my voice. And so it's like it occurred to me that why am I trying to silence myself? Because I'm finally speaking up, right? After all these years of not speaking up. Because I can't understand, there's no other reason that I can understand why I would be doing this in this point in my life when that's not common. Like, that's not my pattern, right? My pattern has always been I was bulimic when I was heavy, not when I was not heavy. So my pattern has flipped, and I'm trying to figure out what the why, why, after 30 years of doing it the same way, why my mind was like, oh, dude, this time we're going to do it different. Figure this one out, right? So I'm trying to figure that out. But, and I think that that's it, is this, trying to, like, silence myself on certain things. So it's weird the way our minds work. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a degree in psychology. I did get a bachelor's degree in communications and public relations, but it's been not much benefit to me in my lifetime. It's costing me some bucks. It'd be really cool if Joe Biden canceled student debt, right? Student loans. I mean, there is one good thing. When I die, they don't go to my son. So, unlike credit card debt. But I have said multiple times that I'm going to go make tea, but my throat hurts. Part of it is from last week, right? Although I've done good. Like, I talked to my counselor. I said I was going to go make tea, but I talked to my counselor about the whole bulimia thing, and she kind of called me out. She was like, well, do you want to stop? And I'm like, well, yeah, I don't want to just sit here and be, oh, poor me, I'm bulimic. Isn't that sad? Of course I want to stop. Why the fuck would I have said something to her, right? But she was right. Do you want to stop? She's like, you tackled worse things than this, right? Aren't you a meth head, alcoholic, fucking homeless, multiple times, stripper? I don't think she knows that much. I think I'm too much for her. Actually, my poor therapist, it was funny the other day, she was like, I'm a behaviorist. I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. Poor thing. It's like, this is so much more than I signed on for. Lady, you have got some shit. The thing about it is that who doesn't? Like, especially from when we grew up. I mean, back in the days of Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky, right? It was okay to fucking Jeffrey Epstein, right? Again, it was just on a smaller scale. Our dudes didn't, although it would be nice if one of them had some money that I could fucking sue. It would be too late, but, I don't know. It's funny. Because I know I got really angry when the Jeffrey Epstein happened, and this was my thing. It was like, and this is why I got angry, which I don't admitting this too, but it's like, it kind of pisses me off because I'm like, okay, so those girls are getting like money for their stories, and I'm sitting here going, okay, I'm working as a janitor, which I don't mind working as a janitor. I'm not feeling sorry for myself for that. I mean, I've said it, oh, I mean, I'm a janitor, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I'm fine doing it. I'm a good janitor. I thought that I might get respect because I'm good at it, but I don't think that that's true. People don't respect you for doing a good job. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So, okay. This is super low. I don't know. I can hear nothing. Sounds like it's just nature sound. I don't hear music, really. I need to put in headphones. I got to figure out this computer that my son gave me. I need to get some headphones for it because my earbuds were not long enough. So anyway, okay, I'm leaving you with this. I'll be back. Okay, my dog's barking. So part of the reason I didn't go get new video today was because it was Sunday and I didn't feel like dealing with a lot of people. But I'm gonna go. So I know tomorrow would be good, and I'm also gonna look and see what Tuesday is like, because tomorrow where am I going? Going here. Okay. Tomorrow I work 3 jobs, and I might be tired. Not that it matters how tired I am, really, realistically, right? Tuesday. I mean, tired's not dead, you know what I mean? But see, Tuesday the tide starts going down at noon, and it goes down until 6. So I could go Tuesday too, because I only work 2 jobs, and I can be done by noon or 1 o'clock, or I might end up going before I go to one of my jobs. But so Tuesday, and then what will the weather be like? Tuesday is going to be colder, not as much wind though, less chance of rain. So yeah, I'm either someday this week I'm going to go hiking. I'm going to hike back. Not here, I don't think. But I'm going to hike in, and I'm going to do a video dancing with hand kites, because I want to get a good video of that with my new tutu, because it's really cute and it's fun. And then I'm going to get some more ocean video that I can put with music on my new computer, so that I can put some words to it, because I haven't done a recording in a while of new words, right? So anyway, I'm just trying to, because figuring out this new computer has been a pain in my butt. Anyway, like I said, I need earphones. Well, I got earphones. These ones, there's these ones. These are heavy though. I don't know how long the cord on these are though. Let's see, the cord's not long at all. So I don't know. I'll have my son figure out the whole headphone thing so I can hear the music too. It doesn't really matter right now because all I hear is freaking the tinnitus. Oh, but I did just hear my tea. So, alright, I'll be back and write some more. Some foreign thing in my tea. Okay. Okay. So let's see. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long. What am I gonna do when I get past this period? I hope I can continue to think of things to write. Like I don't want it to sound repetitive, you know? Like the same thing with just different words. I'm hoping. Is that how this sounds? We'll see. I don't know. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining the strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments in my path no longer bleed. The pain has stalled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing. I don't like that word. That was hot. Burned my throat. I don't know how this sounds. Okay. The wounds endured from moving through those moments of my path no longer bleed. The pain has stalled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things to a brighter I am less to a brighter I am now moving forward, repurposing. I'm going to change those words. My butt's on fire. I'm fired my butt. Fire. Okay. I'm now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things to directing my toward I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a I need to. Let's see. So it's taken me a long time to write this. Today's 3/27. So I've been working on this for 3 days. I think all of them I've worked on for days, and I haven't done that. So I'm going to do that with all of them. Yeah. Okay, I like choosing my delusions. I was listening to that one the other day. I like that one a lot, actually. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Where am I at? Right here. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments in my path no longer bleed. The pain has dulled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things, directing my energy, repurposing the energy once, directing my energy toward the path of light. Okay, I need to do another word for energy because that's not going to work. Yeah. Another word for energy. Okay. Ugh. Vitality. Let's see. Repurposing the directing my passion. Ooh, toward the path of light. Ooh, baby. How about that one? I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things, directing my passions towards the path of light. Ooh. Ooh. Enthusiasm, no. Passions, though, I like that. I think I'm going to do passions. Enthusiasm. Vibrancy. I like that word. I want to use that word. Vibrancy. I need vibrance. Okay, wait. Okay. Hold on a second. I want to use the word vibrant, so I got to put it in here somewhere so I don't forget. Because I will. And then I need to go back. Energy. What was the word I was going to use? I am moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things. Directing my passions. Right? Directing my passions. Directing my fire. Directing the fire. It might be too much, right? Directing the fire. Directing my soul fire? Is there such a word as soul fire? Toward the path of light. Toward the path of Is there such word as soul fire? Have you heard of soul fire? Well, there's soul fire farm, soul fire, yeah? Okay, never mind. There's a bunch of stuff. Like what? I think I'm all freaking original and shit. Okay, never mind. Okay, so, but what does soul fire? Okay, wait. Define soul fire. Okay, so what does soul fire mean? It means to fire up your passion. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, well, I was right about that. Toward the path of light, though, that doesn't make sense. Well, does it, though? Directing my soul fire toward directing my soul fire toward on the path toward light, on the path toward where I can intertwine my, I'm going to change this with I'm going to change this, I think. Okay. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments on my path. Ah, I missed a word. The wounds endured from moving through those moments on my path no longer bleed. The pain has dulled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things, directing my soul fire toward the path, toward the light, where toward the light where I can okay, see, now how do I toward the light where toward a place, toward yes, that right there. That one. Okay. Toward a place of hold on, I need to clear my throat. Okay. Toward a place where toward a place of coexistence, period. Coexistence. Does everybody get along? Although I have to admit, my anger has not helped. I have not. I say that, and I've always said that. Like I remember when I had, although I had a live, love, laugh sign in my house in Helena, right? And my son hated that thing. He didn't like the live, love, laugh thing. But anyway, I remember that I had it hanging, and I felt like such a hypocrite because I was always pissed off. So I feel like, how can you have a live, love, laugh hanging on your wall when you don't live, you don't love, and you fucking don't laugh? That's for sure, right? And so, I mean, I was living barely. I was working all the time. That's all I did. Work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. I tried to do stuff with the kids and the dogs when I could, but, you know, and I never looked at why I was mad, right? Because I was just, like, I went from an alcoholic to a workaholic. So, and then COVID hit, and I got laid off. I was broken before I got laid off, and then I got laid off, and I shattered, and then I got hired back and shattered again. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, how many times am I going to shatter? You know, it's funny, though. The reason why I think, like, I expected too much, right? I expected, although I didn't expect anything, well, I guess I might have expected more than they promised me, but they did kind of tell me, you know, like, they didn't tell me they were just going to be like, oh, here you go. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're going to gut the whole program and you're by yourself. But we'll hire people that you can train for, I don't know. I mean, they weren't upfront with stuff, and it hurt me really bad. So, and I allowed myself to get mad and react in a really, like, bad way. And this town is small, so I'm hoping I haven't, like, I don't know, because I'm a little bit nuts, right? Although a lot of people are nuts. Like, I work with some other women, and some of the stuff that they talk about is just as nuts as this. I mean, at least all I'm doing is running up and down the beach and dancing everywhere. You know, I dance and I sing and I stretch my hands and my arms. That's why I wrote stretch your body, stretch your mind. We were not meant to be stagnant, is because the other day I was working and I was, like, stretching like this, you know, and they were kind of like, are you okay? And it's like, well, my body has been compressed for so long, and, like, stretching is good for you, right? Like, we run around and we're all tensed up all the time. I know I have been, right? And so I don't know, but people, like, look at me odd because I stretch, but it's okay because I don't care. Like, I don't care about dancing in the parking lot. Like, again, I've said this before, I wonder if people would think of it differently if they realized I was 57, you know? And I'm like, this is how I'm staying in shape, and have fun doing it, right? So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll have a new video of me dancing at the beach. I'm excited. In my new tutu. I'm excited. I said I couldn't really afford a new tutu, but okay. I was going to read this. Okay. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments on my path no longer bleed. The pain has dulled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things, directing my souled fire toward the path, toward a place of coexistence. I like this one. Okay, I'm done. That one's done. I gotta use the word vibrancy somewhere else because I'm not gonna add any more to this. I'm gonna read it again, but I think it's done. I don't think I want to add more to it. I've been writing some stuff. I'm actually happy about it. You know, I like it. I'm gonna read Tuesday by Elm again. I know I was in a bad mood. I am no longer wasting my mind on everything and nothing, stumbling through the blackness, lost in the stark. I have spent life waiting, searching, reaching out for a place that I just can't find, walking this path that has little solidity, the whole of me based in my visional mind, knowing if I just give up, it will not be so hard. Still, my soul is purposeful. I have believed, pushed forward, found strength when I thought there was none, and now I am weary. I am weary of a world where this remains to be true, where others do not count and so many feel truly alone. As creatures of this universe, we are communal. We are to find light within the fabric of our existence, but each moment it feels as if it is becoming harder to attain. The feeling that I am to the point of no longer wanting to dig, to keep my head high, is overtaking me. The shadows are coming in fast, and I am weary. I am accepting that this is my life. I will walk this path forward in resignation, with no expectations. I am here with other lost souls, searching, believing, reaching for more, finding only emptiness. Ouch. Sorry, man. I got cramps in my bum. Ow. I need a massage so bad. Or a freaking just a bath. My body is so trashed. Not having a bathtub is like probably one of the worst things I could have thought of with a house, right? Well, not really. I mean, it's just, it would have been nice if I had a bathtub. That's all. Oh, right there, man. Oh, I do have like one of these massage things I could just put right there. I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay. Sorry. I got a cramp in my... What are these? Whatever these muscles are right here, I got a cramp in it. Okay. So, that's old. I concede. Okay, I get it though. I still sometimes feel that way. I woke up this morning feeling like that. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm okay being, like, I don't have a problem that I'm doing janitorial. I wish that I was making, like, I need to make more money, a little bit more money. I'm doing this and it doesn't make me any money. And my son is like, paint, Mom, paint. Actually, I should work on a sunflower today because I can probably whip a sunflower out pretty quickly and make some money. He thinks so. I don't know. I could try. I don't know. He's probably right. I mean, I put them on t-shirts. If I can put them on t-shirts, I can put them on canvas. And they look good on t-shirts. So, okay. What time is it? Anyway, it's 4:10. Oh, he's probably home. He's probably Alright. So I'm going to read this. I guess I'm going to record it so I can download it because I like it. It's going to be quick. Okay. Start recording. Okay. So this is something I've been writing. I wrote on 3/21, 26, and 27. I got a new computer, so everything's kind of hokey. So this is like, I don't have a video on this new computer because Microsoft, like, wants me to pay to get my videos where I've been storing them. It wants me to pay for more storage so that I can move them, and I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to go out and make some more videos and download these to YouTube. So I have them, but I can't use them. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But right now, this is just what I'm doing. So I'm going to read this new thing that I've written. It's really short. And Elm, I refer to Elm. So I don't... Elm is my inner child. It's little me. So L-M, right? Little me. So Elm. Elm is like non-gender specific. Elm is just everyone's little child that runs around, right? Doing whatever. So this is what I wrote. Anyway. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objective... Of course. Never mind, because my video just went black. Okay, what happened? Why you do that to me? Let's see. What do I do? Pause. Can I go back? What's up here? I must have had it. I don't feel like I had it on for that long, but whatever. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay. I'm releasing my inner child. Okay, now I need to stop recording. Start recording. Okay, this is something that I wrote. I've been writing. Oh, I'm just not even going to do this right now. My son's home and I'm hungry for dinner. So, I'll just read it real quick. I'm not going to record it. Okay. I wonder how long it's... I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house. So Elm, I'm going to put a... Well, nobody... Okay. I'm releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things, which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments on my path no longer bleed. The pain has dulled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things, directing my soul's fire toward the path. Okay. On the path, not toward. On the path toward a place of coexistence. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat. My child is here. I don't know what all this stuff means in purple on my thing. I'm confused by how my son set this up, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Really, hold on. I am gonna, cause I wanna load something. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and start recording. Okay, so today is March 27th, 2022. I still am trying to figure out this new computer. I don't have any of my videos downloaded to it, so this is just a YouTube video of mine, an old one. I've been threatening to go shoot some video, which I'm going to do this week. I'm going to have 3 good days of low tide days that I can go. I was going to go today, which is Sunday, but too many people and I don't want to deal with them. Because I'm going to go run around in my tutu, so I kind of want to go when there's not as many people. Anyway, this is something that I've been writing. It took me three times to write it, which is kind of bizarre. But anyway, okay, it's about Elm. My inner child is named Elm because little me, LM, Elm. That's inner child. It's not really gender specific. So anyway, okay. I am releasing my inner child. Elm is running through the house in my mind, flinging doors and windows open in a purge of past burdens. Those things which until now have remained in the dark, lurking behind the secret doors of my mind. I have ignored their presence for far too long, the weight too much to continue to carry. Summer has come, and I am gaining strength from the sun. I am now secure enough to objectively enter each room as it is presented to me, courageously standing at the threshold, knowing I am stronger than what lies inside. The wounds endured from moving through those moments on my path no longer bleed. The pain has stalled, the anger all but gone. I am now moving forward, repurposing the energy once given those things, directing my soul fire on the path toward a place of coexistence. Ta-da! Okay, I'm done with the, okay. So that is my latest thing that I've written, and I am going to get some new video, and I'm going to record. I've been writing a lot, so I'm going to try to put some like ones together and record, and I need to record some another IM video. It's been a while, but anyway, I'm gonna go. So thanks for joining me, beautiful soul, and well, I guess I'll do this. I am standing I am standing tall, core strong, shoulders relaxed, head high, and mind's eye open, baby. I am radiating positivity, gratitude, and kindness into the universe. I am truly grateful. I am grateful for all that I am. I am grateful for all that I am becoming. I'm grateful for all that I have been, even though that's a rough one sometimes. But I'm especially grateful for you, beautiful soul. Thanks for joining me on my roller coaster freaking journey of finally learning who I am at 57 and going on 58. Anyway, so thanks for joining me, and peace out. How do I end it? Oh, right there. Wait. What's happening? Is that even streaming? Let me see. No, I don't want to do that. Ta.